5 years ago, I uploaded my very first video to YouTube.com. A crappy Beat Saber play recorded on the Quest 1, but I was proud of it. I really thought this was like peak performance too. Best of the best, man. The world was gonna know my name. Taichi, never heard of the guy. I remember telling myself, 5 years from now, I'm gonna replay all these maps and see how far I've come. Unfortunately, my prime was like 2 years ago, but that's besides the point. Today, I'm gonna be doing exactly that. Replaying a bunch of maps from 5 years ago and comparing my scores. Along with some commentary and a new play from just about a month ago I'm pretty proud of. All to serve as like a little archive for myself, just because I think it's interesting, and I figure, hey, why not share it with y'all too. This first map was the very first video ever uploaded to my YouTube channel. Kienai Utagoe. It's a wall art map from 2020. I hate that this style of mapping died out. To this day, I think that, 2019, 2020 maps were just the most fun. This is the only map I didn't have a score for on Beat Saber, so it's hard to really tell how much I've improved, numerically. But it really sucks because I remember playing this map and thinking I did really good, and I want to know what I thought was good back then. Wall art maps were they were the shit back in the day, man. I was so upset that noodle extensions never worked for the Quest for the longest time. I would watch YouTube videos of all these noodle extension maps and I was so jealous. This was the closest I could ever get, but I mean, you work with what you got. This is still really beautiful. I remember, like, discovering the song on YouTube when it first came out, and I thought it was so tough. I thought it was the coolest shit ever. It's, like, embarrassing and cringy listening to this song again.
But everything turned upside down when a new guy came to town. We got along, he showed me ways to craft and test things, that fun intestines. Said we could party at his place all the holidays.
I thought I was so badass at this part too with the stacks. This was like the hardest shit I could possibly do 5 years ago. And today it's like nothing. A little side note, in my original YouTube video, I titled it like whatever the name of the song is, but harder, because I had saw some other YouTube video of the same song with a different map, and it was easier than this one that I had played, so I'm like, oh, I'm so cool, I played the harder one. But there's actually like 400 maps to this song, and all of them are harder than this. So I've just been lying to everybody for 5 years. So this map holds a special place in my heart. It is the very first custom map that I ever downloaded. All the way back in like early 2020 when you still had to use BMBF and SideQuest. New Gen doesn't even know who BMBF is. And I know the timestamp in Score Saber says that my last play was only 4 years ago instead of 5, but I can guarantee you this was the first map I ever played. It's burned in my memory. I must have just went back and played it for whatever reason. It kind of sucks. This isn't super accurate, but you know, it's close enough. Never miss on a roll pattern, baby. It's true. I unironically loved this song back in like middle school. I was a huge Monster Cat and Tokyo Machine fan way back in the day. Sound like an old man. It was 5 years ago. This last map is just a replay of a recent score I got that I'm actually very proud of. It's the first rank score above 400 I've gotten in a very long time. It's pretty much back to baseline for me from my peak 2 years ago. Anyway, I'll let this play speak for itself.
Just like you.
I feel like showing a recent play that I'm really proud of is a little bit better of a way to show my improvement than just better accuracy on really old maps. Just like you. As corny as it is, Beat Saber has really been a big part of my life for like the last 6 years. I think it's just cool to look back and see how far I've come, how much I've improved. This game has provided me with endless entertainment, and you know, even though I'm not super active, the community is great too. I've always been proud to be a part of it, as bad as it may seem sometimes. Even though Beat Saber's going through a little bit of a rough patch, it's kind of dying out a little bit. I think I'll be playing for years to come, and I'm excited to see how things will change 5 years from now. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.